I was in a local store making a purchase the other day, and the young lady that was checking me out, she was doing a good job. I asked her how she was doing that day, and her response just really shook me. She said, "I'm just barely making it. I'm surviving." And the more I thought about that, the more I began to get frustrated because I want to talk to people that are tired of just barely making it, just barely getting things done, just barely surviving, just barely enduring their job. Because God put you on this earth for more than just barely surviving, just barely making it, just barely getting through the day, just barely paying your bills, just having just enough money to get gas, or just barely having enough health to make it to the next day. God did not put us on this earth to just barely make it. And I want to talk to people that are tired of it. You're tired of seeing struggle. You're tired of seeing depression. You're tired of seeing everybody else get above or ahead, or seems as if they're doing more than you are. And for you, you're just barely making it, just barely experiencing love, just barely in a relationship, just enduring some type of hardship or struggle. I'm not saying that life is always easy. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that everything is going to be easy. I'm not saying that everything is just going to fall in your lap, but I don't want you to settle for less. It's time for us to rise above just barely being recognized, or just barely being thought about, or just being barely acknowledged. There's more to life than just barely anything, because I promise you, you are made with purpose. You were made with a design, and you were made with a call. So stop settling for just any kind of job, or just any kind of relationship, or just any kind of financial situation, because you can have much more. But you got to get past this point in life where you're just willing to settle for less, or just settle for just enough. Because I promise you, if you settle for just enough, that's all you're going to have. Just enough. You're going to have a car that just gets you to work. You're going to have a job that just pays the bills. You're going to have a relationship that barely satisfies your emotional needs. You're going to have a family life that's just barely hanging on. So what are you going to decide today? What are you going to choose? What are you going to say, enough is enough about? I double dog dare you to decide to do more than just barely make it through life. Elgin Stevens, peace.